Hello, comrades! For people who don't know me, I will present myself. My name is Michael Nowicki, and I am worker who are living and working in France. I am communist and I am launching a YouTube channel in Polish language, Odrodzenie Komunizmu. Also, this channel in English language, Rebirth of Communism. Rebirth of Communism, it is the same what Odrodzenie Komunizmu, it is translation from Polish. And also I am creator of the new Polish Communist Party named Polish Workers' Party, Polska Partia Robotnicza. I came to Poland to holiday. I am here from 5 days, from 2nd of July. And today, 7th of July, I was arrested by Polish police politique, which name is Agencja Bezpieczeństwa Wewnętrznego, Against Security National. I was arrested because the Polish procurator have 2 cases against me, one from October 2020 and second from December 2020. I am accused for 2 things, and that I made a propagation of the totalitarian communist society, and second thing, it is that I want to destroy the monument of Roman Dmowski. Who is Roman Dmowski? Roman Dmowski, it is a Polish nationalist who in the time of the occupation Poland by Russian, in the time of the revolution 1905, he collaborated with the Tsarist regime. He was deputy to the Tsarist Duma, and in the time of the revolution 1905, when the Polish workers making struggle, making strike, demonstrations against bourgeoisie, against the Tsarist oppression, he spoke about the Russians and tell them that could you send more soldiers to kill the Polish workers? So he is a traitor and supporter of bourgeoisie against Polish workers, but also he is an anti-Semite, very famous anti-Semite, and also he is Polish fascist. In the time when Mussolini take power in Italy, he make a lot of statements that in Poland we have also make our putsch like in Rome. We have to also build this fascism society like Mussolini. And so he is anti-Semite, fascist, traitor of Poland. He is responsible for he helped the Russian soldiers to kill the Polish workers in the time of the revolution, and many other things. And of course, I am for the cleaning of the Polish public sphere. I think that it is shame for our country that there are name of the street, name of the schools, and also big monument in Warsaw. So I make a sing when I sing that we have to destroy this monument. So I am accused for the paragraph 2261. It is 2 years of prison for this. And second things which I am accused, it is that I propagate the totalitarian society. It is the same paragraph which I was already repressed, because all these 2 paragraphs I are already known from my activity. In 2008 I was before from 2003-2008 I made a portal, internet site, Lewica bez cenzury, left without censorship. It was closed by the Polish procurator in October 2008, and after this they tried to make me the same accusation. So I was accused in this time that I propagate communist totalitarian society, and I want to destroy monuments. Not this monument, because this monument didn't exist in this time. I wanted to destroy the monuments of the cursed soldiers. Cursed soldiers in Polish language, żołnierze wyklęci. It is the collaborators, fascist collaborators, who in the time of the Second World War and after Second World War, in the time of Second World War, they collaborated with Gestapo, they killed many Jews, many communists, and after the Second World War, they continued the struggle, terrorist struggle against new socialist Poland. And so this is a fascist terrorist who was smashed by the Polish communists. But unfortunately today they are the heroes of our nation, and I am against it. And many of my activity, articles and movies which I made, it is against this propagation of this fascist in Poland. So I have problem for this. 10 years ago, in 2010, I was sentenced for 100 days for that I am calling for destroying this monument. And today, 10 years later, they make one more time the same accusation. It's other monuments, but it's the same communist totalitarian society and the same monument which Comrade Michael me want to destroy. So yes, I have two cases. This second case is it is the case that the Communist Party of Poland, from 10 years when I stopped my activity in Poland, and they started to make this accusation about against Communist Party of Poland, and from 10 years they all the time they try to make something. After they repeat, when the KPP win the case, they repeat and repeat from 10 years. This is all the time that these people have a lot of problems with working, with making political activity, because all the time they have to go to they have to speak with advocate, lawyers and procurator, judges and stuff like this. So what? Now I for these two cases I can have 2 times 2 years, so 4 years for my communist activity. And it's shown, of course, that Poland it is the authoritarian police state, that there is no freedom of speech and liberty of political activity for people like me, communist. So I was arrested in park. In my clothes to running. It's not from today. It's a lot of sweat here. I am dirty, and without any documents, without my telephone, without any information. These people from yesterday, they are waiting for me in front of house of my mother, and waiting when I will be alone. They seen me yesterday when I went out with my wife and my children, but they wanted to arrest me when I am alone. So they arrest me today, 8 of morning in park, when I was running, and they make me cuffs in my hand. After I went to ABW in the Rakowiecka street, the big center of the Polish national agents of national security, and that's all. So as you see, that Poland, and it is very funny because they accused me that I am propagating the totalitarian society, and they using the totalitarian method, because arresting somebody who in the time when he ran without any documents, and making me all this conversation without attorney. I said that I don't want to answer your question without attorney, but they said okay, but they continue to ask me questions. So it is I want to thank you all comrades for the security, for solidarity, and of course this struggle. If they think that I will shut my mouth and stop my activity, of course it is not this. It is not the case. It is not the first time when they make me problem. The first time was 11 years ago in 2010, and of course now I will continue, of course, my activity. And now my voice, I think, is more loud. I speak languages. I have these YouTube channels. So, comrades, please you help me make solidarity, make information about what's happening in Poland. That in Poland, the Polish politique, they take me in the time of my holiday and arrest me like a very dangerous terrorist, and all this comedy said me that you are bad person because you want communism and you want to destroy the Dmowski monument. So I think that first thing which you may have to make now is verify who is Roman Dmowski. And I think that we have to make the international campaign to inform that in Poland this anti-Semite, this motherfucker have a monument, and it is the shame for our country, like I don't know, the monument of Bandera in Ukraine or monument of Hitler in Germany. So of course I am proud of that I want to destroy this monument. And I think that if one time me or other comrades which take power in this country and they will destroy this monument of Dmowski and smashed his name from all the public houses, they will be remembered that it's me that started this campaign against Dmowski. But of course, spread this information, make campaign against the political repression in Poland against communism, because of course they search something to find against me. It is this, but it not this. They will find something, other things, and it is for make that Polish communists are scared of political activity. So I want to show that we are not scared. We will not shout our mouth. And comrades from all the world make solidarity with me, with our medias, with Polish Workers' Party, and of course other leftists which are repressed in Poland. I also want to say that this same agency, Agencja Bezpieczeństwa Wewnętrznego, in the last 1 month they arrested many people because ABW was very active in supporting of Roman Protasiewicz in Belarus, and also in organizing putsch in Belarus. And when the Protasiewicz was arrested, they started to panic, and they started to arrest people in Poland who are against NATO, against the that US army occupy our country. So they are very, very active now. And when Comrade Michael came to visit Poland in time of holiday, of course they profit this situation, and I was arrested, but for me it is not first time, and I think not the last time. The most important is spread the word that they will not shout a mouth of the communists, and the Mosque monument sooner or later will be destroyed, like monuments in United States, in Canada, or Great Britain in last month.